Bob Johnson with PKNW Modelwerx coming at you with another video. To say that I am excited is a real understatement. My wife and I now have under contract some creative space here in Pittsburgh. And honestly, I think this is probably the most exciting development in my life, short of graduating law school and marrying my wife and having a child with her that I've ever had, honestly. I mean, this is just incredible. And I've been a long time without proper space to create, and so this is going to be incredible. And I really just hope we can close the deal. I hope I'm not jinxing myself by doing a video about it before we've closed, but I don't think so. So this space is a former beer distributorship in Cheswick, Pennsylvania, which is a suburb of Pittsburgh. It's about 20 minutes away from my house. Thought it was a little bit closer, but I timed it a couple of times, which isn't terrible. It is right on Freeport Road, which is a main thoroughfare running along the north shore of the Allegheny River. And in between the building, there's the building, Freeport Road, a railroad track, and then the Allegheny River. So that's kind of where this is located, and I'll be showing you pictures on the B-roll here. So I don't know how, I don't think there are many trains that use that track, and I'll have to get some history on that. But nonetheless, it is there. So this space is 2,000 square feet, roughly, 2,075, something like that. And I'll show this drawing I've done of the space. You can see there's a large open area where the layout will go. Probably some of that is going to have to be dedicated to my wife's office, but you can see that in the rear of the space there's a cooler room which has got about 6 inches of pink foam insulation on it. Again, it was used as a beer distributorship, so I'm going to have to peel that off, hopefully save the drywall underneath. If not, I may have to re-drywall that room. That is probably where my workshop is going to be, in that back corner. Excuse me. The building needs a new roof. It needs new siding. The parking lot is in bad shape, so I'm going to have that redone after probably tearing some of it out. Certainly my wife and I do not need parking for 20 cars, which is, I think, how many could actually fit in there, at least 10. So I'm going to modify that. But inside the space, you can see it's got, this really large area that is, I'm easily going to get a, 40-foot run against that back wall, which will be nice. So I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to break that space up. There's a kitchen. There's a bathroom. They all need some work, but I plan on, we're redoing our kitchen here at the house, and so the material that comes out here, I'm going to take to the creative space and build a kitchen there, cabinetry, maybe a range. I don't know. It's not that big a room. So maybe I could take the range and the oven over there, but at a minimum, I'll take the sink and cabinets, and so there'll be some storage space in the kitchen area. So again, super excited about this space. It's going to require a lot of work, but I think it is going to just revolutionize my life. I'm going to have space for a layout. I'm going to have space for a workshop. I'm going to be able to create more models, more videos. I've got a second channel I'm working on about non-railroading modeling. And all of that is going to get to come to life in this new space. So super excited. It's a one-story structure. It's not in the best part of town. My wife's a little worried about that, but honestly, I've already met a couple of neighbors. They're really nice people, because I was over there yesterday taking this footage. And so, honestly, I think this is going to be awesome, and I look forward to hosting some train running sessions and having people over to this space once we get it cleaned up and running. In addition to a roof and siding, it probably is also going to need an air conditioner and a furnace, that are all 20 years old, so at least. So there's going to be some serious work and some serious investment into this space, not only in terms of cash, but sweat equity. But at the end of the day, the town of Cheswick used to be dominated by smokestacks of a power plant. That power plant has now been shut down. The smokestacks have been imploded and removed. And it's just a power redistribution facility now, I think. It's not generating any smoke or pollution. Doesn't have the massive eyesore of the smokestacks. So honestly, I think that the town of Cheswick is going to start to pick up and gain some, it's going to start to gentrify, as they call it. It's going to start to have some money be attracted to it. And so I think we're making a pretty good investment in the long term, although, quite honestly, I expect my sons to sell this property when I'm dead. I do not expect to sell this property. I expect to make investments not only in terms of repairing and upgrading the facility, but also in terms of installing a layout, all my creativity and energy going into that space. I expect to keep this space for the rest of my life. Not everybody can do this. I'm fully appreciative of that fact. And I'm really excited to share the journey with you. I'm sure there will be a lot of videos about cleaning up the facility and preparing it for use. There's lots of electrical work, lighting that needs to be done in there. And I'll show you some interior shots here. I should have done this earlier on. But this is the main area where the layout can be constructed. You can see the walls need to be cleaned up. The overhead lighting is all mishmash and totally out of code compliance. So I'm going to have to standardize that, probably with some nice LED, hopefully adjustable LED lights up there. That shouldn't be too difficult a job. There's a wall I want to remove in the back. There's a little storage area. I want to incorporate that into my wife's office area and let her have that whole front wall as her space, kind of all across the hall from my workshop. I don't know what more there is to say right now. I'm just super excited to share it with you and to share this journey. And I look forward to any comments you have in the comments section below. Until next time, this is Bob Johnson with PK&W Modelwerx signing off. Keep on modeling. Keep on creating.